Let us close our eyes for a moment. With deep love, let us think of the divine, whose presence is everywhere. Let us think of all the masters of all times and all places. Let us think of all the divine incarnations. Let us pray to God to give us an understanding heart, joyfulness, dynamism, and pure love. I bow to God. I bow to all the divine incarnations. I bow to all the masters of past, present, and future. I bow to my beloved Gurudev. I bow to all of you and the entire creation. Good evening. It is by the grace of God and Sri Gurudev we all have assembled here in Detroit in a holy and divine environment, premises of the Bharatiya temple, to commemorate the 50th anniversary of Sri Gurudev's coming to the Americas. My Gurudev, born in India in 1907 on the full moon day of Vaishak, which we celebrate as Buddha Purnima, birthday of Buddha, in a village, Habibpur, in the district of Nadia, Bengal. Although he was a technocrat in his education and training, a textile engineer, but his life was for sadhana, and he followed the path of Kriya Yoga, attained the yogic perfection, came to West in 1974 to Europe and 1975 to Southern North America. He lived a good span of time of full of spiritual activities, philanthropic services, till the year 2002, December 3rd, he left his body in his ashram in Miami. That was again a beautiful day, new moon day in the month of Margashirsha, which is also celebrated as Deva Dipavali. Coming this evening to Detroit, my mind goes back to two great spiritual personalities of India. One is Swami Vivekananda. The year he was delivering his historic talk in the Parliament of World's Religion in Chicago, the same year, another great spiritual personality of India was born in Gorakhpur. He is one among our Kriya Yoga masters, Paramahamsa Yoganandaji. I take the names of the two great gifts of God to humanity, who brought East and West so close, because Detroit is the city which has hosted both of them. Swami Vivekananda has come to Detroit. Paramahansa Yoganandaji has come to Detroit. And again, Detroit is very dear to me. I came to West in 1974, to USA in 1994, and to US in 1996. And the first new place to begin Kriya Center for me was Detroit. So that is why Detroit has a special place in my mind, my heart, and my life, while serving my Gurudev, serving the humanity, in spreading the message of Kriya Yoga. Human life is a special one. In Bengali, there is a verse, Sunore Manus Bhai, Sabar Upar Manus Satya, Tar Upar Nai. O human beings, please listen. The highest truth can be experienced only through humans, not by others. Upanishad teaches, Srunnantu Vishwe, Amrutasya Putraha, Aye Dhamani, Divyanu Tastu. O children of immortality, O the humans, listen. You can make this world beautiful and divine by transforming your own life. If you go to the Torah, the Old Testament, after creating everything, everyone, God created human beings. He created human beings in His image, and He breathed into the nostrils the breath of life, and we all became living beings. We all are image of divine. We all are children of divine. We all are children of beauty, love, and peace. Now the question, if this is so, the declaration of the rishis, narration in the scriptures, are we really experiencing that we are children of love? We are children of peace? What is happening in this modern world? This modern world where we live is full of fear, uncertainty, anxiety, full of diseases, stress, unhappiness, breaking of family. A few days ago, I met 4 generations at a time. 4. And the eldest, who is a mother and was telling that she is going to retire. You can imagine she is the great-grandmother. So I asked, what did you do? So I'm an attorney. Specialization, family law. I said, oh God, did you bridge the gap or separation, breaking? Modern human life is a life of broken heart. Lots of pain, lots of sorrows, lots of sufferings. And there where we are. I don't want to give a gloomy picture of modern world, but modern world has beauty. It has made this world so small. Where is India? Where is USA? And in USA, Bharatiya temple? You just think, 150 years ago, was it possible? No. The science and technology, on one hand, has given us so much of openness, opportunities, but at the same time, science and technology has exploited the nature. When I tell science and technology, it is not the mistake of science and technology. We the humans. Destruction of nature, pollution, stress and strain, and so on. How to live in this modern world, whatever conditions are there, to stand, stare, and to take a positive, healthy step. How? How can you do it? Our rishis, since ancient time, the great incarnations like Lord Krishna or Lord Rama or Jesus or Buddha, they have shown us the way, and it is eternal message. Remember, we have two things together in our life. One is the changing, another is the unchanging. The changing is, from personal point of view for everybody, the body is changing. But someone within each one of us, something which is unchanging, observing all the changes from your childhood till now, you can tell, oh, these things have changed, this thing has changed. I have seen it. I saw how, when I think of my childhood, I'm not so old, but still, how the world has changed, village, people, life. So there is a changing aspect in our life. There is one unchanging principle in each one of us. We mostly, because of our so-called upbringing, education or training, we thought changing thing is real. We ignored unchanging principle, which is really real. That which it changes is not real. Suppose you have a friend, and the friend is moody, always changing his mood. Can you trust him? Oh God, now he's happy, the next moment he's shouting. Very difficult to live with. So that which is changing, we live. We should accept the change, but should not be attached with. And the changing principle, simple thing, this body, this mind, ego, memory, all these are the changing principle in me. With body, I had youthful agility, but now no, it's all changing. In this changing body, there is unchanged principle, and that is which we call as consciousness. The soul, the power of God, the presence of divinity in each one of us. I am conscious how I grew up from my childhood, and that consciousness is there, and I am that. I am not that I am conscious, really I am consciousness. That is where little mistake we did. We were not trained like that. My loving friends, we are sitting in these modern times, and this morning we had to leave the ashram in Denver at 4 o'clock to come here. So we came here in Detroit, not for too long, for 2 nights only. The next day, early morning, 5 o'clock, to leave the home, to go to the airport. Life is to live. How to live? Life is to give. What to give? Life is to love. Give your love. How to give love? Life is to serve. We listened to a beautiful devotional chanting of Swami Shivanandaji minutes ago. Serve, love, give, purify, meditate, realize. Serve, love, give, purify. This is what life is. But my Gurudev used to tell that the hands, God has given us two hands. We go to the temple. And he gave the example, temple of the Divine Mother. Suppose you go to the temple of the Divine Mother, and she has 10 hands. And we have 2 hands. She is ready to give us with 10 hands, but we have only 2 hands. Can you hold it? We, the human beings, we have so much of potentiality in each one of us. We all. If we explore that potentiality, our personal life, our family life, social life, and above all, the cosmic life will be so beautiful. And how to do it? India, since time immemorial, has given humanity many gifts, out of which I'll name few. India has given the life of yoga, life of meditation to humanity. India has given vegetarianism, the way of compassionate living, respecting creation, respecting all living beings with minimum injury, minimum exploitation for maximum benefit. India has given the path of Ayurveda. I'm not talking Ayurveda. Ayurveda is science of life, knowledge of life, how to live. India has given to the world the understanding that we are not divided society, so we are united. United in what? The rishis declared, the rishis of India, Ayam means this, Nija ba para, mine or not mine. Ayam nija paroveti ganana laghuchetasam udara charitanam stu vasudhaiva kutumbakam. This is mine, this is not mine. This is my country. Neighboring country is not my country. Who divided these countries with the boundaries? We, the humans. God created one earth. We divided into many countries, many provinces, many states. God created one language. We slowly made many languages. God created beautiful river. We polluted it. Udara charitanam stu, those who are with broad mind, broad heart, they realize Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the entire earth is one earth, one family. Mata mein Parvati Devi, the divine mother is my mother. Pita Deva Maheshwara, the Lord, the Supreme Lord is my father. Bandhavaha Shiva Bhaktasya, those who love, they all are my own family members. Swadesa Bhuvanatrayam. It is not that I belong to India or USA. I belong to Austria or Australia. Bhuvanatrayam. Heaven, the earth, and even the other world. It is all my home. Who is not mine? Little ago, we witnessed the dance. In the dance, there was a theme, "O Lord, I have come to you, to your temple. What shall I beg, I ask, or seek from you? It is my prayer. Mo jivana pache narke padithau, jagata uddhara heu." Let my life be with trouble and misery. I pray for the liberation, for salvation, emancipation of all, the entire creation. It is the rishis of India, those who said, let all be healthy. Not we the Americans will be healthy, not others. Let all be happy. Let all be noble. Let there be no suffering in any form. Let all means who? We the people of America or we the humans? No, all includes the entire creation. This is the cosmic vision India has given, presented, the rishis since ancient time. I'm not going to take too long, just telling what India has given. We the human beings, in spite of all constraints of present modern life, we want to be healthy. Sometimes I give one simple example that if there is in between the teeth little spinach while taking food, after you finish but little food particle is there, what happens to you? The tongue goes there again and again to take it. Giving this simple example, I asked why? Because teeth in the mouth is natural, in between teeth the food particle is unnatural. And tongue tries to take out the unnatural stuff. We love nature, we do not really like unnatural thing. Smile on your face, it's natural. And smile is so easy. If I tell, let us smile, but if I tell, let us be angry, it is not easy. Health is natural, sickness is unnatural. Knowledge is natural, ignorance is unnatural. Smile is natural, anger is unnatural. Life is natural, death is unnatural. You'll say, what? We have to face it, yes, but that is not the end. Death is not the end. We want to live a natural life of love, physically healthy, mentally sound, intellectually developed, emotionally balanced, and spiritually enlightened, which is possible and how? Now the question is simple question, how? The how, I come back to the word Kriya Yoga. There are many paths. Different rivers, straight or crooked, they go to the ocean. Paths are many, religions are many, teachers are many, techniques are many. I know only one path, the path of loving God. And this path got more ignited and more manifested through practice of Kriya Yoga. So I'll speak a little on Kriya Yoga, and then we'll have some question and answer. What is Kriya Yoga? Those who want to know what is Kriya Yoga, if you have read autobiography of Yogi, or if you have not read autobiography of Yogi, there is one chapter on Kriya Yoga. If you want to read more, there is a book on Kriya Yoga by my beloved Gurudev. But I'm not telling that modern time, we live in modern world, we have so less time. We need some, shortcut understanding of what Kriya Yoga is. So, Kriya Yoga is consisting of two words. One is yoga, the other is Kriya. Now I come to this word yoga. One young man was practicing yoga. Where? It was in the park. While he was practicing yoga, it started raining. It rained quite a bit and he was enduring rain, because in yoga they teach endure. And endure, he was enduring. And in yoga what he was practicing, the headstand. Head down, feet up. So the water level in the ground, it went little up, maybe this much. So it went up to which level? His nose level. Slowly he came up and he forgot that he was practicing yoga and only water level is this much. He went to inform that there is flood, water level has gone to nose level. Water level, because of the rain, has gone up to the nose. They said, what? It was not so much of water will go up to nose level. He said, yes, I was practicing. He said, you have gone crazy. Sometimes they think yoga means headstand. Keep your head down, feet up. Yes, it is one exercise, but yoga is not that. What is yoga? My Gurudev gave very simplest example. He said, bulb and electricity. Together there is light. If there is only bulb, no electricity, and only electricity, no bulb, there will be no light. This is union of two. In the same way, we all are body and soul united together. To realize this is yoga. I am the soul living in this body temple, and this body is given to me, and the body will go, but I am not going. Body belongs to the 5 elements. When we leave our body, if the body is buried or body is cremated, what will happen? 5 elemental body will decompose, disintegrate into 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and space. In the same way, the body belongs to these 5 elements, but I belong to, now the question mark, to whom? So, all bulbs in this house or this beautiful temple are connected to the main switch. We all are connected with one main switch. We all are individual bulbs, but we all are connected. And to experience that connectivity, first to feel that I am not the body living in the body, then to realize I am connected with everybody. I am not. Each cell is independent, but each cell is connected with the entire human body. We all are connected with. This is what yoga is. Yoga is the path of union. Simple meaning of yoga is union. My Gurudev told, I am looking at you, you are looking at me. This is union in look. One day Gurudev told me, today you will go and give it in your public talk. You will tell you all are raw flesh eaters. I was young. And he was, if you think of his age, my age, we were almost like grandchild and grandparent. So how could I talk? He can tell. He said, very simple. I said, how can I tell all? It was my thought. Because I usually didn't talk with him. I just listened. Then he explained. He said, when I'm looking at you, I'm eating you. You are entering into me. When you look at me, I am entering into you. Entering means eating. I'm eating you. This is his way of teaching. You can't imagine. My Gurudev was very, 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 very unique and so caring and loving and very innovative. And his way of talking is not just from the scriptures, more from life and practical things. Yoga is union of body and soul. And this union, because of this union, mouth is speaking, ears hearing, all activities which is being done through this body is because of the soul. Anything I will do, because we are in the modern world, we have to do anything. We have to do it with love. We have to do it as an offering to God. This is what Kriya is. Kriya means anything you do. Ya means the power of the divine, perceiving the power of divine because of which this body is functioning. And do it to serve, to love, and offering to God. Anything we do. This is what simple meaning of Kriya Yoga. Then my Gurudev used to say, Kriya Yoga is the simplest method of meditation which is based on breath control, breath regulation. Then my Gurudev used to say, breath is your life. Breath is your strength. Breath is your memory. Breath is your brain power. Breath is your beauty. No breath, no life, death. Through breath, you can love. Because of breath, you have your wife or husband. Because of your breath, you have family or your work. And use your breath, don't misuse your breath. Then he told, through breath you can achieve calmness and peace. By misusing breath, you will be stressed, upset, angry, emotional. It's a misuse of breath. Just think a little. When one sleeps, how is the breath? And when one is angry, how is the breath? My Gurudev said, breath control is self-control. Breath mastery is self-mastery. My Gurudev said, breath means taking oxygen into the body. Breath means bringing carbon dioxide outside the body. Paramahansa Yogananda said, through breath regulation, we can decarbonize our blood. And we can provide more oxygen into the blood and body. My Gurudev said, oxygen is the nutrition of the brain. The brain consumes maximum quantity of oxygen that we take into the body. If you can provide more oxygen to the brain cells will be active, your life will be dynamic. If less oxygen is provided to the brain, we feel tired, irritated, exhausted, lack of energy, lack of life. Regulate your breath. And how? My Gurudev said, slow, long, deep breath. Practice it. In Kriya Yoga meditation or in the path of Kriya Yoga, along with this breath regulation, there are some yogic mudras, some practices, concentration in the chakras. In the body, there are 7 energy centers where if you concentrate, your life will be more energized, more harmonized. In the body, there are 7 chakras. It is said by the yogis, This chakra regulates our material life. Who doesn't want material prosperity? Even, for example, this morning, when I was leaving Denver, our ashram there, Temple of Peace, I told, this ashram is beautiful, small but beautiful. But we should think of some place in I'm telling Himalayas, in Rocky Mountain, where we can come for self-retreat, for silent living in the mountain. So Rocky Mountain is, to me, all rivers are Ganga. Whenever I see any river, anywhere, I fold my hands. My Ganga. All rivers, it's God's creation. And when I saw Rocky Mountain with snow peaks, yes, Himalaya is Himalaya, but still then here it is our Himalaya. So we need material prosperity. And how? This is the family. We need happiness in family life. This is physical health. We need good physical health. This chakra speaks of emotional balance, joy, love, calmness, freedom from anger, jealousy, frustration. This chakra speaks of religious tolerance. This chakra speaks of intellectual development. This is concentration, calmness. This is realization. In Kriya Yoga, concentrating in these 7 chakras, there is the way. One can harmonize one's own life. And own life means, if in a family, one person is at least happier than before, it is a contribution to gross happiness of the family. If there is one person changing in the family in a positive way, it will have a positive effect in the family. I'll tell one example. It was long ago. I was in Cincinnati. So for initiation into Kriya Yoga. Kriya Yoga is taught after initiation. Initiation is chakra purification, and there is some process. So people are sitting. I used to ask, why did you come here? How did you know about Kriya Yoga? One gentleman was sitting. He smiled. He said, it is because of my wife. I said, why? What happened? Did she tell you to come here? No. She has been coming here for last some time, and I have been observing her, the change in her. I saw so much of change in her. I decided myself to come, and I told, I want to see your teacher and I want to learn meditation. This is what life is. If I change myself, it will have impact on others positively. Because each one of us, wherever we go with our own personality, own aura, own joyfulness, own energy. That is why Paramahansa Yoganandaji said, wherever you go, carry a portable heaven with you. Meaning, bring heavenly joy, bring happiness, bring joyfulness. Why so much of unhappiness, frustration? So why can't we have more peace in our face? It is not by artificial way. Meditation helps. Kriya Yoga meditation is a scientific meditation technique. As my Gurudev told, it brings simultaneous development of body, mind, and intellect and soul. And it is an age-old, experimented meditation practice since ancient time till now. Paramahansa Yoganandaji came to USA in the year 1920. My Gurudev came to USA in 1975, and silently countless people are practicing this meditation. Those who really practice, they enjoy the beauty, they enjoy the joyfulness, peace, love, and harmony. Life is short, time is short, and with my Gurudev used to say, Kriya Yoga is the shortcut way for spiritual evolution. In Kriya Yoga, one beauty is there is no restriction. Don't do, don't do, don't do. There is a positive way, just do this. Once you do this, you will feel change within, you will know what to do, what not to do. So do this. If my Gurudev would have been there, sitting next to me, many times it happened. You have to practice meditation. If I told you have to practice, suppose half an hour, he would say, no, half an hour, tell 5 minutes. Meditate for 5 minutes. One can meditate. Just begin with 5 minutes. Practice it and see what is the change in you. And if you feel the change, you practice that every day. If you want to know more, know and learn more and practice longer. And again, if you meditate, what happens, the efficiency, you can accomplish much more because of your efficiency. In a peaceful mind, in a joyful heart, we can do much more than worrisome, stressful life. So, through meditation, if we can bring that calmness, peace into our life, we can achieve the maximum materially and socially as well as spiritually. And it is in your hand. Gurudev used to say, your success, your failure is in your hand. If your desire is great, my Gurudev said, do it now. Don't waste. My Gurudev said, opportunity must not be neglected, for it may never return. My Gurudev used to say, don't postpone till tomorrow, do it now. My Gurudev said, procrastination is a thief of time. Don't procrastinate, just practice. My Gurudev said, practice, practice, practice. You will be perfect. Surely you will behold the divine goal. We saw those little kids once were chanting, listen, listen, listen. He has started practicing, little boy, cute child. We saw one who danced. She danced not in one day. Practice, practice, practice. We have to practice.